Morning Yongama. Okay, so this is OnlineCV, and what we want to do here is just make a few changes for us to be ready for next week. We are going to list about 90 students from the university. So for you to understand the business model, let me just explain a few things. First of all, we have three roles, and that's the user, so that's the student who will list himself to create a CV or a career portfolio, and he will then be registered or activated in two ways, by an administrator who will provide him with a card and activate the card, a unique code. He will then go online and he will pay that card. So the administrator will not receive cash. They will give him a card and will ask him to go online and pay online. So that's the administrator. We like to refer to certified partners. So in this case, we call it administrator, but it's actually a certified partner. And then you register as a hub. A hub is just a person who can see all the CVs, and they pay 5 or 10 rand per connection. So they ask the learner or the student if they request for their information. If the learner or student then confirm, then we charge them 10 rand, and they need to buy these credits before they can actually connect to learners. So it's a three-way kind of income stream world. So I've picked up a few issues, and you need to work with me here. It will be forward and back. So the first issue that we have is when you want to register as a user. Now you must remember, so you can either get a card from your certified partner. So if they ask you here for your voucher number and you put it in and the card's been activated, then it will prompt you to go to pay fast and pay, and then you can access the system. If you don't have a certified partner and you just want to buy a code from the web, then you are supposed here to buy the voucher and go to pay fast and buy the voucher and get a code to access. That's a normal online purchase. So you haven't received anything from your from a certified partner. The system needs to automatically create a code for you, and then you need to pay. So I've seen yesterday evening there's an issue here. So actually yesterday evening they issued me with a number and I could have accessed. I don't know what's going on here. So we need to find out what you will do. If you have a voucher and you want to check it here, say for instance 104 check voucher, and then they say invalid voucher code. So if you have a voucher which has been marked as paid, then that voucher will show you yes, it's fine, you can access. So that's check voucher to see if it is in the system. So just in terms of when you have vouchers, so let's just go and look at the super admin, which is not here. So if I want to register as a super admin, not register, log in as a super admin, then I'm still using Pietra's email address, which I will send to you. We will need to change this. So what I can do as super admin, because we are giving away some of these vouchers, we're giving it away for free. So what I can do is I can access here, activate and link vouchers. I can give a number. I can say who is the administrator, so that's a certified partner. And we also have referral agents within the certified partner. So the certified partner is, for instance, at the university, and he gives 30 or 40 vouchers to referral agents, which he will pay on his own then. So you can also, if he wants to, you can link it to the referral agent so that you can know who needs to get the money. Okay, so then if you activate a voucher code here, let's make an example, 8,000. So that will be linked to me as certified partner, and I don't have any referral agent, so I just say confirm, and then I need to go and mark it as paid. So if I search 8,000, there it is, and then I can say mark as paid, complete. Now if the student, let me log out again. Okay, while I'm still here, so you have vouchers, then you have activation codes. These activation codes is for the certified partners. You see, you can't register as administrator or certified partner. Remember, that's one role. We've just named it differently. You can't register if you don't have a certified partner code. So we just create the code and we give it to the new certified partner, and then they register. Okay, so that's what it is for. And then hubs, those are the people who can look at the CVs. You will see Bridge to Business, ABJ Welding. That's all people who want to look at people within the system and want to connect with them, and I pay 10 Rand a connection. We will see now how that works. So if you then this is one of our biggest issues at this stage. I want to be able to delete hubs, and I want to be able to delete CVs. So here we need another button which says delete. Okay, so that's our first issue, delete. Or our second issue. The first one is pay. The second one, that's pay when you buy a voucher from online. The second one is delete. We must be able to delete hubs, and we must be able to delete students, because we get to a point where students want to delete themselves, or we want to take them out of the system. The capture lead button there, capture lead button, you can take out. Please remove that button. But here we need another one, say delete students, and we can even make hubs also in a list. We don't have to use it like this, but here we can say switch to hub, and that's to put in logos for them in behalf of them. So switch to hub and switch to students is fine. View and delete for all hubs, all students, and even all certified partners if possible. We need to be able to delete all the players in our system, so that's important for me. Okay, so first issue then is pay. Second issue, pay when you buy online. Second issue then is delete roles, must be able to delete roles. Okay, so I've created that 8,000 now, so let me go sign out. Let me just show you how it works. So that was now for free. I've went in as an administrator, as the super admin. So I will give that card to someone to register as a user, but I've marked the voucher for free. So if that voucher then gets tested on the outside here, so it's 8,000, then you say check voucher. So they say voucher status is paid, so proceed to register without. So if it was not marked as paid, only me as super admin can mark it as paid. Just a note, the certified partner, the administrator, he cannot mark it as paid. He can only add a voucher. So if he gives a voucher to someone, they will have to pay. So let me just go in as super admin again. Let's take that voucher and we make it as unpaid. So Petra's email address again to go in as super admin. There you go. Right. So I'm going to vouchers here. And then let me search. I'm testing it now to see if it works. Let's say mark as unpaid. So you can still mark it as unpaid if a person have not registered yet. So then you can still mark it as paid. So it means person will have to pay. So sign out. Going in now. Again as register user. Now let's see if they prompt me to pay. Okay, 8,000. Now if I say check voucher, pay now. Let's see. Okay, that works perfectly. Perfect. No problem, and they pay me through the payment gate, and the total is 450 Rand, like I said. Okay, that works perfectly. Right, so now you can see, so the only problem is when you buy a voucher online, the system here how to buy a voucher. Okay, I'm going to stop it then. I think let's just go to me as hub, so login. So I'm a certified, not hub, I'm a certified partner. So when I log in here on my own email address, now I'm logging in as a certified partner. So you can see in my dashboard, this is all the CVs who's been linked to me. Okay, so they create the CV, and I can go in and I can help them to edit, and I can also see the latest hubs. So it's my students. I can lock a CV. I will have to give you the information in the next video why I am able to lock a CV. I can message them, and I can view, and I can quick view. I can activate. So we are supposed to, the administrator or the certified partner, remember once again it's one role, is supposed to, before a CV gets confirmed, then he needs to proofread it for the student and he needs to activate it. So when you give someone a voucher, they create the CV. On the end of the CV they say there's a button which they push, and then we get a notification. So that's me now playing the role as administrator, and then I can go on in the CV, make sure everything works well, and then I can activate the CV, and only if I activate it everybody can see it. Right, so so I also have a wallet, I've got invoices. Okay, so let me just go and create a voucher here. Let's make it 8001. Activate and link vouchers. Oh, I see there's also a pay here. 8001. Okay, so it's been created. So what happens here, if there's a pay here, are you sure you want to pay the voucher? That means that the administrator will pay this voucher in behalf of the student. So he will take his own money and he will pay now, taking him to pay fast again. He will pay in behalf of the student, and then obviously it will go through the wallet and the profit will be paid out to everybody. So that's when a student gives you cash. You can also remove, so that works perfectly. So there's no way that a certified partner cannot make money from or not get money and not pay us. He will have to go online. Okay. Right, so we just need to check on the wallet if what is the, I think from as soon as they pay, then in the wallet here you get, we just need to take a look at the split again. Okay, so while we are, let's look at the connections. Connections is also works well. So here from a voucher, you get 100 Rand, it seems to me. We just need to see what split it is. If you can just give me some clarity on the split. So if you sell a voucher for 450 Rand, it seems as if you get 100 Rand. That I want to change. I want to make it bigger for the certified partner and less for us. And then you get 5 Rand per connection. So every time, if you've taken your card or a voucher, you've given it to, I'm a certified partner now, and you're giving it to a student, all the hubs who connect with that student pays 10 Rand, where of 5 Rand goes to the certified partner and 5 Rand goes to OnlineCV. So that already works, and then they can claim and they can view the claim history. So there's a claim history. We just need to make sure if it was paid by OnlineCV. I don't know, there's a claim there of 420 Rand. So I will check now if we go out if it was paid or not. We need to check that. Okay, so let me sign out quickly and let's check it, and then we stop there. We'll continue with the next video. So there's a claim which I've done. Let's just see if the claim works. Claim. Okay, so that's the other thing. I can't see the claims here. So we will have to get a, you see there's also a problem if you want to view the dashboard. Vouchers, activation codes works, help students work. So we need a button here with claims. So whenever there is a claim that I can see the claims, and if I pay it out, just mark pay out. So the third option or the third issue is claims. We need to make sure that if a claim comes through from a certified partner, that I can see the claim and I can pay out the claim and then mark it as paid. That's very important. Okay, so that's 3 things we need to look at. I'm going to stop the video now and we'll continue after this.